New patient reminder and introduction. So now that we've booked in your new patients, we need to make sure they show up. So we all know no-shows and last-minute cancellations are a huge problem in any industry with an appointment book. Okay, so the goal is always to try and make sure all these bookings that you're working so hard to book in actually show up. So the appointment reminder phone calls for new patients, they work really well when they're done by the dentist that's actually going to see them the next day or 2 days later, whatever it is. We're going to assume you do your reminder phone calls one day because that's how we do them. So that's what I'll be speaking about. So if there's a new patient booked in, the day before, the dentist that's seeing them really should be the best person to call them. And it'll be a very simple 1 or 2 minute phone call of introducing themselves. Hi, Mr. Stevenson, it's Dr. Georgie here. I can see I've got you booked in tomorrow for your first appointments with us. Just want to see if you had any questions about the appointment or anything I can help you out with. Pause, they'll say yes, no, or ask you some questions. And guess what? If they're asking you questions, you're the best person that's going to answer them. And then finish off with, great, really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. When the dentist does that themselves, the show-up rate skyrockets. Okay, but once, sorry, keep in mind, this is for a new patient that's booked in for their first ever appointment in your practice. Once they've come to your practice, they're no longer a new patient, they're an existing patient, and your front desk and reception can handle the regular reminder calls from there on. Okay? And the reason that is because after they've come to your first appointment, you and they're happy and everything's gone well and there were no problems and everything like that, they would have come to your practice, they would have seen the practice, they would have met your front desk reception staff, they would have met the dentist, and hopefully they would have had a great experience. They're a lot more comfortable with you now and comfortable with your practice overall. They're more likely to show up at the next appointment. Oh, one more thing. The dentist making that reminder phone call. So they really should be checking to see if that person has brought in any family member with them. So if it's a mom, check to see if they've already booked, and you'll be able to see on the schedule if they've booked any children with her. If she hasn't, or if that person hasn't, then it's worth asking again one last time, would you like to bring any family members in for a free consult while you're here? Okay. If no, then that's fine. We don't push anymore. Everyone goes on their happy day. All right, action steps. So set up Excel sheet to track phone conversions and just reverse through the module and get the headings, write them down. Every single receptionist, the receptionist that's picking up the phone for the day, she's the one that fills out throughout the day, every single day. And for your receptionist, price shopper equals free consult. Bring them in, if for no other reason than to practice your treatment plan presentation. Missed calls, find a virtual office to handle all your missed calls and potentially out-of-hour calls. New patient reminder calls performed by the dentist themselves, just for the first time. And that's it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed Module 1 and start implementing straight away. These things are extremely simple, as you've seen, where a lot of it is just a mentality shift and learning how to do something new. So go back to your reception staff, try and change their mentality from, we're just answering phone calls to every single phone call should be a booking, and just start putting these things in place. You're going to see more patients, more revenue without spending any more money. I'll see you in Module 2.